I am adding my email marketing fundamentals. That is the screen you should be seeing. Are you seeing and hearing me properly? I will cut this out when I'm sending you the video, but please do help me here. Can you see me? See the screen with the email marketing fundamentals? If you can, let's go into the subject. If you want to take notes and have got questions, please do drop in. I will keep my eye on the comments box as well. Thank you very much. I really appreciate this. So the very first thing is email marketing. People think email marketing is dead or it is hard. It is one of the easiest subjects. We make our life a lot difficult by ignoring certain things. When it is simple, that is when we need to pay more attention to how we set it up. Again, email marketing is one of the things which I love the best, is because you can set it and forget it for at least for some time, not like any other ads, any other marketing campaign. Email marketing, once you've got these email campaigns set up, you can almost go and initiate the campaign and end the campaign. That's why I love about it. So that's what this is all about. So the next thing which we are going to see is a little bit about me. I've got about over 25 years of experience, mostly in IT, systems consultancy, and also digital marketing. I started out my career as a technical tech entrepreneur. We created a forum, a couple of my friends and I, and we kept it going for 3 years. We used to help college students with their Java and C++ projects. These are 2 computer program projects we used to, because those were subjects, really hard subjects, and it was coming up. And I was very good at object-oriented programming, that is C++, and I self-taught myself Java. So that's what that program is all about. We lost our friend and partner suddenly, so we kind of let that startup go, and I moved to UK in the year 2000. So I've got a very good hands-on experience in how to start a project and run them through as well. So I've got 2 degrees, one in computer science programming, and the second one is Master's in Business Administration. And I am also cybersecurity ethical hacker, or cybersecurity professional, and data protection expert. So GDPR, when it comes to email marketing or any email marketing, data protection is vital. So I would keep you in line when these ethical compliances need to be handed out. So I will put this PDF on my along with the links as well, so you can download this just as you go through the video at your leisure. One of my mission is I want more girls in STEM subjects, as in like I want them to do the science, technology, engineering, and maths. I want them because the representation is very less and the innovation seems to be one-sided. So that's what I want them in there. And I love educating and empowering young leaders. No point in telling, oh, young leaders are not responsible unless or otherwise we impart that knowledge into them and inspire them to become the better leader. Empathetic leader who looks at all the sides instead of authoritative. That's what I love much about. Who is this email? If I am going fast, or if you think there are points where you don't understand me, please do take a note of it and let me know, so it is easier for me to improve in further projects as well. So what is email marketing, or who can use email marketing? In my opinion, anyone who has got a business or a service or a product to sell or educate, they can use. It doesn't matter you're an electrician or a plumber, or because it's about your brand, it's about keeping your clients informed about where you are and how you are doing, what are the discounts coming, because we are all fighting in this market landscape where there are so many noise out there. And when someone needs something, they see this advertisement and they automatically go to that person. Or if that is your competitor, they would. Just in case, if you keep on nurturing your clients, they would automatically remember, oh yeah, even if they see your competitors' advertisements or competitors' messages, they would automatically, oh yeah, I know someone whom I have a relationship. Even if it's a virtual relationship, they will take you on that service, or whatever service you're delivering. So that is why I feel email marketing is for all. If you're an e-commerce store owner, if you're a hairdresser, beauticians, if you've got a boutique shop, if you've got you're a fashion designer, if you've got you're a network marketer, you can do sell that. Email works the best with affiliate marketing and network marketing. I'll tell you why I say that as well in a bit. But it doesn't matter who you are, but you can use email marketing. So please do make sure, even if you've got a marketing strategy already in place for you at the moment, please try to add email marketing strategy. It is one of the easiest, quickest, and one of the what do you say, sturdy, or give me the word. It is one of the best, least effort marketing channel, I would say, once you set that up. So that is why I love. Now, coming back to the question of why I say it is the best for the network marketer and also for affiliate marketing is, in my opinion, in my experience, I have sold more affiliate marketing products through email marketing than my own services. Please don't get me wrong that this is how. So I just before this masterclass, I made a calculation on how much I sold in last maybe 10, 12 years of mine. I have sold nearly 52,000, let me just 52,964 pounds worth of affiliate marketing products. I don't do that much of marketing campaign because I was doing both consultancy work and also this was my side gig. Okay, so I don't do that many campaigns, but I sold that in last 3 years. I've sold 10,687 pounds worth of affiliate marketing. Whereas my services, I only sold, because I don't do big lead on my services, I only sold 5,697 pounds worth of my services. You can see the vast difference you can have. So any business owners, if there are some other business owners who have got this affiliate the products which would supplement your services, please do talk to them and make a partnership. That's all. I'll stop with this, and then let's move to the second. It is any type of seasonal or non-seasonal offers. There is another follow-up how to, as a hands-on workshop to this one, but I'll tell you about that later. But it doesn't matter whether it's a seasonal or non-seasonal offers you have, you can use this for email marketing, for promoting those products. So there are no other marketing channel at the moment for £1, every pound you spend. I talk about in pounds because I am in the UK, if you've not noticed. For every pound, there is a 42 pounds. What is that? 42 pounds worth of return in email marketing. You can see why people are using this email marketing. B2B, if that is what your channel is, that's what your market segment is. B2B sales are quite high when compared to when you use email marketing. So please do bear that in mind, that email marketing, when used effectively, when set up effectively, when there are a few things which you need to know, as I said, compared to other, this is a lot easier to set up as well. So that aside, and real-time value, the lifetime value of an individual customer or individual email is risen by 33% year on year. What do I mean by lifetime value? For example, I do have 3 types of services which I do. One is consultancy, where I do work for a client. I do all the work. Yes, they've got consultation time and stuff. They don't set up anything. I set up their tech and everything, and then I'll give it to them. It is like, I do it. I do all. That's consultancy services. And coaching, I coach people to set up their own services. This is my most, I've got more clients in coaching than in consultancy, even though the consultancy pays me more. So that's why I keep it in that format. And the third one is online services or workshops, something along that. So for me, an email address is nearly, on an average, it is worth £3,000. That's the lifetime value of my client. Some of them are more, some of them are less, but that's the average lifetime value for me. So it can increase depending on what other services I deliver as well. So the perceived higher the email address is £41, or B2B, it's £35. So if you look at it from the point of lifetime value of, that's how you need to be thinking, even if you're running a campaign, email marketing campaign, where your lead, your start of traffic generation is through paid ads. This is how you need to be thinking. What is the lifetime value of my client when I get this email address? So that is what is going to drive you, how you set up your email marketing strategy. Hope I'm making sense with this. If you've got any questions, please do drop in that question for me. So the third is, these are some stats which I pulled out. These are very latest one as well. So it is from Digital Marketing Association. So it's Direct Marketing Association. So these are genuine numbers. I do. There are many skews when it comes to statistics, but these numbers are really very conservative in a way. It's a lot more genuine. So these are the opt-in rates. 41 opt-out rates as decrease according to decrease to 41% according to DMA, is because people are not opting out. If they are opting out, you need to find out why they are opting out. Why do they not want your email? So keep an eye on the analytics of why people are dropping out. What was the campaign you ran and they dropped out? Does that mean you need to segment your email list so that you're not running the same campaign to the same segment of people? So you need to have those type of consideration in place. This is why I say email marketing is very simple, and people don't use it right way. It's like having a mobile phone and only using it for making a phone call. That can be set up in normal email as well. But if you're going for an autoresponder, you need to segment your client or list, for that matter. So what is email marketing? Email marketing is a channel used to educate your prospective leads about your products or services, or even it could be affiliate products or services. So this is about, marketing is not about selling. Marketing's end product is the conversion. Marketing's main objective is to educate people or align your product or services to their needs or their issues, for that matter. So this is about educating them why they need to. One of the main reason I found out that marketing is not working is because on email marketing is not working and people are opting out of the email list is because you have not aligned their products. I have unsubscribed to many emails because either I bought their products already. I decided I don't want to go get another product. I might, if I see them advertising, I might go and get another product from them. But at that point, if the email is being sent quite frequently and email doesn't speak to me, I would automatically unsubscribe to that, or I won't open it. So it could be either one of that. So you need to have those type of plan, that how am I going to clean my list? How am I going to segment my list? How am I going to, how often am I going to send that? But we will see those things in a second session. But let me bring you to this. Email marketing is about moving a person from one stage of marketing funnel to another stage. For example, if they don't know anything about your brand, moving them from knowing a little bit about your brand, that is where welcome email comes in. And then you've got a three email or 5 email or 7 email series of campaign where you can talk about why you do what you do and why you think your products and services are beneficial to them. You can talk about your testimonials. You can talk about the case studies if you've got some of them. So those are, you can even, if you're an e-commerce, this is what we set up. When I set up a email marketing campaign for an e-commerce owner, I would be doing their discount coupon one, I would be doing their testimonials one, and I'll also be doing what are the related products which they could buy compared to the segment of what they already want to buy from them. So those are the things which you need to think about when you set up the campaign. Why do I love email marketing and why I recommend anyone should be using email marketing is there is no algorithm like any other social media platform. That's why I say it is easier for you to convert people from social media platform, that is top of the funnel. That's where the traffic is generated. That's where you farm as an FARM your leads to go into your funnel. Okay, social media is not a funnel. It is just a traffic source which is it's sending out leads into your funnel. Unless or otherwise they've taken an action on your website or on your domain, that is when you can say they are my leads. So what happens is, what happens at that point is that you need to make sure that you have that lead magnet there and you have generated that interest in the social media side of it. So for example, if you're writing a blog, you've got a social media post which can talk about, oh, I've written a blog in detail, and these are the summary of what my blog is. And you may ask me, oh, if I give the summary, why would people want to? There are people, when you do a summary, if they are genuinely interested and they've got that problem, they need to find out, how did you come to that conclusion of that? There are people who might just take that as and move on. But there are people who want to know, how did that person come to that conclusion? So they want to know, they will go to your blog. And in that blog, if you've got a call to action to one of your services or one of your, even a strategy call, that would make them to put their email addresses. Do you get where I'm coming from? That's one of the funnel. That's a simple funnel. And there are, you don't have restrictions about the wordings of this is what I need to do, because network marketing or MLM is not highly encouraged on social media platform for various reasons. There are cowboy network marketing companies. So for various reasons, the social media company would restrict for if you're in health, if you're in a mental health, or if you're in a health-based niche, social media will not know how credible you are. Even if you've had a doctor or if you've had your credentials, they will not know. So it is harder for them to push your content. Organic reach is gone. Okay, push your content organically to other people. So what happens is they don't. So that is why the organic reach are going down. That's one of the reasons, not why, the why, but that's one of the reasons why organic reach is going down, because the algorithms are not intelligent enough yet to see how credible you are. So that's why you need to be producing quite a bit of content. So when people are engaging with your content, people are liking your content, people are saving your content, has got more weightage than liking the content. So when people are doing that, algorithms are making sure, okay, this profile or this account has got more credibility because people are staying there and watching and taking action. So that is credible. So that takes, organic reach does take 6 to 9 months if you're doing it every day to get that kind of visibility. That's why many people go for paid ads, and it is instant gratification as well. So email marketing, as I said, you can sell your products. You can sell high-end products. I have sold 3,000 product through one email marketing campaign. That's my coaching program. It is supposed to be 5,000. I put it on 3,000. I had 3 people signed up and wanting to know about it. It was a very small. I don't have that big a list because of GDPR as yet, because I had to clean them up. So I had 2 sales out of that campaign, where there was, my click-through rate was, I only sent it to 100 people, and my click-through rate was about 32 or something like that, and then I got that. So it is very important that the quality of the links are also done in right way. So you can, there is no limit. Email marketing is a cash generating marketing channel, I would say. It's because if you've got quality leads, if you've got quality list, you can send out a campaign. And I know a person who, she's a publisher, her opening rate is 42%. It's unbelievable. Her service, her lifetime value of the service is $5,000 or something along that line. So she has got a very good click-through and conversion rate of, which is highly unlikely, because normally the conversion or click-through rate is 14. That's UK and US market. It's about 14.1% or something like that. Please don't get bogged down by conversion rate and click-through rates and all of that. But I'll tell you, if you need to know what that is, please let me know in the comments. I'll talk that through at the later end. So you get more insights of this as well. So what are the email? So every strategy, if you're setting up a strategy, you need to have a goal. What is that goal is going to be? What that, or every campaign should have a goal, I must say, rather. When you set up a goal, what is that goal I need to have? These are the goals I would have in my strategy. I want email campaign increasing my sales to 62%. I want a brand engagement. These are 62% is what stats say. It's a benchmark which has come out from a study by DMA, which is Direct Marketing Association. Many B2B uses email campaigns for their sales. I am not big on that, but anyway, that is what email marketing is all about. It is about selling your product. So the 62% use email marketing for sales. And 50% of users of email marketing use for brand engagement. It's about creating the conversations. It's about telling people, can you send us a review, or can you tell us about the product? Can you tell us about what you are, the service, the brand engagement side of it? And the third is brand awareness. It is about talking about your testimonials, talking about your services, talking about you're not selling, talking about your services is different from selling, right? So talking about your services and telling them, sharing your case studies. That's, even if you've not been in the online business for long, or even if you don't have that many clients, you're starting up and I don't have a client, how do I get a case study? But you know what your product or service is, you can make up the case study. I'm not saying wing it. There is a difference about this. Case study, you can say, okay, this is the problem you have, this is the solution we can provide you, this is the result you get. These are the three sections, these three elements which needs to be in any case study for that matter. So if you could come up with something, even 200 to 300 words, even if it's an e-commerce product, you can educate, create a brand awareness of that. And then it is about building trust. When you're sending out an email, as long as the deliverability and as long as the platform is genuine enough, you build the trust, because people know, okay, if I send out an email, I get an email response back, I can create a conversation with this business owner or with this entrepreneur. So I would be able to get that thing going. So that is why these are the four marketing important marketing goals we look at when we set up an email marketing campaign. Let me just take a sip of water. I've been talking too much, right? So if I'm speaking too much and you're not able to follow, please do stop me so that I can go a little bit slower. Oh, I don't know why this is all jumbled up, but I'll tell you, this is my follow nurture. This is my system, but this is how I set up email, not the strategy or anything, but it's a email. What do you say? The way I go about. This is how I approach email marketing, and I recommend this to all business owner or all my clients to use this formula, which is first nail your customer journey. What is that? What do I mean by that? Okay, they are coming from LinkedIn, for example. LinkedIn is this one source of traffic. Okay, if they're coming from LinkedIn, what is going to be what is going to be the journey they're going to? Okay, they're coming into LinkedIn. There is a post I created of that, and what is the next one I will do? Okay, they're coming through the website audit one. Okay, that's the segmentation. So I need to segment those people to go and receive my email case testimonials of why website audit is more important for their business and what they should be doing. Because what happens is, most of the time, I love website audit. Okay, please don't get me wrong. The reason is I love finding faults in other people. Who doesn't like? Tell me this. Okay, this is a joke. I don't even consider this. Who doesn't like to find fault in someone else's? Okay, if you're that person who doesn't like to find fault, just let me know. But it's just that even if we put it in a philosophical way, oh, I don't judge and all of that, but that comes after that. But immediately we try to find fault, right? So when you're an expert, you know, okay, that should not be done that way, this is not that way. That is what experts do. That's their prerogative, to find, okay, that's not working the way that's been set up. It's not to find fault to put you down, it's to find these things won't work or that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm just going in a tangent. So that's what. So what is that journey is going to be? If they are on the website, what is the journey they would be taking for me? Immediately, not all people, my website audit product is, or service rather, is £199 per audit. Okay, so if I am running a discount campaign of that, so which journey they should be taking? Not all will be taking that journey. So my lead magnet would be their what are the checklist which they need to be looking at. So that would be my lead magnet if they are coming through this lead gen funnel. So that if that is a lead magnet, so that means they are interested, they've got the website and they need to find out in that way. Okay, that's as one thing. And I need to go, the next 3 email will follow that. And then I will sell at the 4th email, and 5th email is the conclusion of what it is. So that is how I would map the journey. The second is I need to understand, this is where the segmentation comes from. If they are ordering for a website audit, I need to understand what the audience would be needing. If it's an e-commerce site, I know immediately, I look at that. Okay, they're downloading this. So if they're coming from a business quest route, I would have a different customer journey. It will all meet in at one point or other, but I would have a different customer journey. And then it's a readability of your email. I've got a tool which I'll give you the link. You can use that. What is the readability and responsiveness about the mobile? It is said that 87% of people read their email on their mobile. I've got a very old mobile phone, which is iPhone 7. So that is a little bit smaller. The screen size is a little bit smaller. So you've got to make sure that people are able to read the email on their mobile. At the same time, you don't need to write a long email as well. So you've got to see who my audience is. If he or she or they are don't have time, or just like this morning of mompreneurs, they don't have time, they're skimming through the email. So you need to get all of the subjects done, all of your points covered in a small amount of text. So that is what you need to be thinking. And then it's about testing. As I said, it's responsive, or the emails have got grammatical mistakes and stuff like that. English is not my first language. Let me be clear on that. I do make quite a lot of grammatical mistakes. I either use tools like Grammarly or other to write my email. In spite of it, the flow sometimes, it might not pick up, those platforms might not pick up most of it. When I'm reading that through, I will go and overwrite certain things. So that is what I mean by test, and use test your emails. Also test it whether it is delivering properly. Is it delivering to spam? In that case, you need to be careful of which platform you use. If it's delivering to, do you need to do a double opt-in? Did they not put your email list on their white list? There are other elements which you can take work out as well. And you also have to have the analytics. You can use the analytics to, every platform has got their own analytics apart from one new one. When they are new, they don't have that much of in-depth analytics. So you need to think about those things as well. And you need to set right expectations of if they are going to, if they how do I put this? If they are thinking of getting your lead magnet, okay, so you've got your welcome email. You've got to make sure that they can unsubscribe anytime. They do have a GDPR. You do have a GDPR plan where they can ask you to delete their email address. In that case, you need to go and delete the email address. And you do have high reply rate, where you say response rate, sorry, response rate, where you can say, hey, this is what I am doing, this is how I am going to work this. If you think this is not how you would like to approach, you have got full authority of unsubscribing to that, to my list. Having said that, that expectation, setting that right expectations towards the start of it, people are more forgiving when you set that expectations. And yes, there are some, there might be a churn rate. What I mean by churn rate is people unsubscribing to your list. There might be that rate, but in spite of it, you will have higher open rate, you'll have more click-through rate, you'll have more sales by having these expectations set right. And again, use email to educate rather than selling. And this is what is another system or a formula I use when I create a lead gen funnel, when I create a campaign, where I look for target, who's my target market, and what are the regulations, depending on, there are different regulations. US has got different regulations compared to, even though they need to abide by GDPR, if only their client base are in Europe. Okay, now that UK is out of European Union, we do have a similar GDPR requirements compared to the European Union ones or US ones. But most of that, when you keep to the core of these regulations, you're on the safer side. As a responsible business owners, and I know many small business owners, 99.9% of small business owners are responsible, and they don't want to. That is another nightmare as well for small business. So they don't want to trouble their clients. So you need to find that balance of where to stop and where I can explore. So that needs to be there. And always what is your unique value proposition? These are the 5 elements which is going to increase the trust factor and also give you the brand visibility and brand awareness of like, this is what this person is all about. We do business with people we like and we trust as well. It's mostly people we like initially, because liking is the first factor, and then we'll say, okay, I trust this person. So that is what it's also about, the timing. Okay, when can I send? If it is a seasonal offer, you need to at least start your campaign 3 to 4 weeks before that, because not everyone is going to open your email on the first time you send. So they might have a lag. So you've got to make sure that email is 4 weeks is the minimum you have when it comes to your timing. And also, are you going to send it on Monday? Monday might not be the best time for many people to open their email. It depends on the industry as well. If it is a corporate, there might be, if your services are corporate, targeted to corporate, they'll come to work and they look at their email. Oh yeah. But if it is a consumer based, where they might be looking at your email in the evening, and time zone, all of this matter as well. So that's those are the 2 formulas or system I use when setting up the email campaign. So now you might be thinking, okay, you've said all, and I know, and what are the things I need? Can I set up a campaign today after the session? Yes, you can. As long as you're a little bit tech savvy, okay, you need to have that and have the system in place of like, this is what I want these people to know. These are the emails I'm going to gather. This is the target. That's, you remember the trust factor. You've got to find out this element. If you could just map that out and write it down, who is my target audience? What are the regulations I need to follow? That's easy. That's GDPR. What is General Data Protection Regulation 2018? That's GDPR. And if you need masterclass on that one, I have done it when I used to set up the GDPR system, or at least when I was doing the masterclasses in 2018. I can give you that link. Please do drop in the comment to find out. It's on my YouTube channel. You can just go through, I think it's a 40 minutes or an hour video. So you can go through that as demystifying GDPR. That's what I say about that. So you can go through what are the elements which you need to keep in mind. And once you've got that trust element right, and you need to create a freebie or a lead magnet or a giveaway, this could be your strategy call, could be one of the giveaway. So people think, oh, that I need to have a bigger, better ones. No, if you've got A4 size, you use Canva to create a lead magnet by coming up with what is the checklist you need to have, depending on your subject. If you're a recruitment consultant, for example, you're using email. So you can very well say during COVID-19 or during pandemic, what are the things which you need to know if you are going to give interviews online? Or if you're moving from one career to another, what are the things which you need to be thinking about? So that list could be your A4 sheet list, which will make it a lot easier. That is one giveaway. And you do need a landing page or a squeeze page, even if you don't have a domain, where you can collect the email address and name and the email address. All you need is a email address, but I do collect name as well. Just first name will do. So that is another way of looking at it. And the last one, this is the most important. This is what you need. Privacy and cookies policy is most important for any businesses. So at least have a privacy and cookie policy of detailing what are the platforms you're using, how you're going to use their data, and all of that, why you collect. Don't ever collect any data which you may not be using, or just for the sake of, I will collect. That is not how it works. Okay, that is why GDPR is more important right now. So if you're not going to use their address, don't collect their address. Don't collect the personal details if you're a health professional, and don't collect their personal details like their doctor address, unless or otherwise it's stored in a secure server. So make sure these points are in place, and then do this. It is important because I don't want you to get caught by, it's a legal requirement as well. So I don't want you to get caught in that arena. Okay, let me see. Do's of email marketing. I'll try to finish it as soon as possible. Please bear with me, people. Do's. It is about choosing the platform. I always say, use the right tool for the right work to get the right results. Okay, that is most important. Once you get that sorted, everything else will follow. You will not be using an axe to cut vegetable, and you will not be using a knife to cut the tree. So please use the right tools so that, I mean, it will do the job in the end, but you'll be cutting the tree with your knife for like years to come. So that's the point here. So do choose the platform wisely. There are quite a lot of autoresponders right now, and it's cropping up like no one's business. Most of them do the similar kind of job. But there is a slide here where I'll tell what are the factors you need to be thinking about when you're using, some of the factors which you need to be thinking about as well. So choose the platform wisely. Do send out a welcome email explaining what your company is all about, what your vision is, what your mission is. It doesn't have to be full-blown 300-page document, but it could be just a snappy. What is your mission statement? What's your vision statement? Why do you want to do the business? What made you? Make it as a story rather than as factual, but as long as you keep it short and simple and sweet, you are winning. And do have a GDPR process. Why I say is, if they come back back at you for any reason. So you can very well make sure that that process is being followed, because people do have, you're only the data manager, not the owner. They are the owners of the data. So, and use video messages. I love video messages on emails, because it's so snappy. It gets to you, it creates response quite quickly. They see you, it's got a tangible element to it. They can trust you a lot quicker. It kind of makes the whole customer journey, squeezes them into one or two steps. What am I talking? One or two steps. So it is so easier to just record a message. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just pick up your phone, just speak to the phone. But if you are camera shy, please, as a business owner, you've got to come out of that camera shy element of it. Please do make sure, if you're an introvert like me, who doesn't like a camera, and I've been a camera shy for ages, since my childhood. It's only last 3-4 years I am becoming more familiar with the camera, and I'm able to speak to the camera than I used to be before, even though I'm a public speaker. So these elements have to be increase your public speaking. If you're scared of public speaking, make sure that you build that element. You go to Toastmasters, or start putting yourself in the place where, in a small group where you can talk to the camera, or go and speak. People are very understanding. Public speaking is not easy, and it's not for everyone. So please do build that muscle. And the don'ts is always opposite to the do's. But again, don't sell, always be selling. Educating is more important. Don't go quiet on them. I say that is because people collect email list and they won't send anything. That's it, done. They want a lead magnet, they send the lead magnet, and there is no crickets. So have some kind of campaign going. If you've got email strategy for 2021, I've got an email strategy of every 3 months I am launching a product or a service. Okay, that will go in that sequence every quarter. Remember, see, I'm not doing every month, every quarter. Every month I am launching something. I would be doing something sales campaign, but it would be totally different. So mix and match it, mix and do things. So work it out. If you have not got a marketing strategy, please do get in touch with me. We'll work out your marketing strategy and see how you go. It's just not email marketing. It includes all webinar, live, and other things, those elements as well. So those are the don'ts. As I said, I will give you this PDF, so please don't be worried about that. And these are the factors I would consider when I am buying a new platform or moving my email list to another. Credibility. Is that platform credible enough? For example, I do encourage new tech startups, new people coming on. One of the product I have, which I would give you, is a very new, brand new. They're still in beta stage. But there are elements to it. When you're joining a company which are in a beta stage company, you grow with them. That's how I grew with StreamYard. That's how I grew with LinkedIn. So it's there, but they are credible as well at the same time. But you're not building. I always have a backup plan as well. Please don't quote me on that one. Then the user interface. This is more important. If you're not a techie savvy person, you don't want an user interface, which is going to be a complicated one. And that is what I think about MailChimp, to be frank with. Even though it's very good and it's been there for a while, the user interface is not very snappy, if you know what I mean. I do recommend for beginners, but they need to have that kind of patience and tech savviness to move ahead. Transferability. This is most important. You should be able to, most of the platform has got this facility. They can transfer, you can download it as a CSV, which is a file format, and upload it to another platform. It is quite easy, but you do lose most of the data. The data, you cannot get more of this. This is why you need to choose the platform wisely, because you lose that analytical data of like which of your customers or the leads are warmer leads or that lead score. You lose lead score when you move from one platform to another. That's why you need to be very careful on. And again, free is not always the best. In order for you to make money in business, you need to spend money. I know this is not a counterproductive thought or anything, but spend money to make money. Okay, at the same time, don't overspend it. That's another element of it as well. And go for the features. Oh, I didn't close the automation bracket. But as I said, the MailChimp for 2,000 leads, it is free. Okay, there's no, that's one of the best one, which is doing a free platform at that level. None other compares to that. But they don't have automation in there. Email automation is more important when you select your email autoresponder. It in itself says autoresponder. So it's got automatic response. So that is more important when you're running an email marketing campaign. So these are the 4 features. You don't have to worry about other features that much. And the features, automation, analytics, I need to add analytics there. Analytics is another thing which you need to think about. At the same time, or if it has got a basic analytics, start with it. If it's a new platform and they're promising to build other elements to it. Okay. And these are my platform recommendation. As I said, ActiveCampaign. I love ActiveCampaign. It's got loads of element and it's got sales automation as well. If you go to the expensive program, and I would not recommend, go for the basic one, even though if it's a 500 leads, that's fine. 500 leads, you get more buck for the money. What is that? What's that phrase? Please just let me know. Forgot totally, just gone back. Buck for the money. Is that right? What was that? What's that phrase? Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that one. And ConvertKit is very good, and they've got more features added to that. I used to be ConvertKit customer about 3-4 years ago, 2017, and they were new at that point, just like Flowdesk. Flowdesk is a brand new one. It is for creatives. If you're in a creative industry or female entrepreneurs, your target audience is female entrepreneurs with a creative industry, I would suggest Flowdesk. It works well. I mean, I'm not being sexist here. Please don't get me wrong. But that's what the market is working out. And MailChimp is simple from the feature point of view. It does most of the basic things, but it doesn't do the automation to the level which you would like it to be. And it's got a good analytics as well. But if you've got some money to spare, my recommendation would be ActiveCampaign. And people have said to me once, just 3 months ago, oh, you're giving affiliate link. That's why you're asking us to go to ActiveCampaign. That's not my thing. That's not how I do my business. If you use my affiliate link, you're doing me a favor. Okay, I'm ever grateful for that. I get a little bit of money out of that, but it is not. Flowdesk is a lot. It's a very new one, and it's got a brilliant offer right now. It's for the money you spend on that. You have, I've got 50% off link. You get unlimited leads. Can you believe this? They're saying if you join their beta program, you get the unlimited less. And they've got quite a beautiful, beautiful template. And I will be talking about that in my second follow-up masterclass, which is paid one, obviously. That's because I'm setting up a campaign for you so that you can look at the campaign and see replicate that on your campaigns as well. So that way you would learn. And yeah, that's what I love Flowdesk, because the emails are set up very artistically. And yes, you can change the colors and stuff like that. Very, very, very good templates. They've got brilliant templates. MailChimp doesn't have that much of a template. ActiveCampaign has got decent templates. ConvertKit has got decent templates. MailChimp has got templates, but it's not as artistic as I would like it to be. Maybe some of you may disagree with me, but yes, these are the 4 platforms I recommend. As I said, this is my affiliate link for Flowdesk, and I will put these links down below in the comments. And if I'm sending out an message for you with the video link, I will send these elements as well. I don't have all of your email address, because that's not how I set up this event. So it'll be, if you're on LinkedIn, it'll come as a private message for your LinkedIn. And if you're on Facebook, it'll come as a private message on your Facebook. So yeah, these are the ActiveCampaign link, and this is the link for the readability checker I told you about. It's just a tool. Yeah, it's an AI tool which explains. Okay, questions. Do I have a question? Yes, Debs. I currently use MailChimp. Yeah, MailChimp is decent. It does a very good work, decent work. There's nothing wrong with it. Flowdesk, the reason I say Flowdesk is more artistic and more creative is because of the email templates they have, and because of the ease of the use and stuff like that. They do have in their free one, it does have the automation as well, but it is not as sophisticated as ActiveCampaign or ConvertKit. It is even MailChimp, but it does most of the work good. And one of the main reason I do have Flowdesk account is because I want to secure that unlimited leads element of it, because that is a big selling point. None of the platforms does unlimited email list. Not that I'm going to have unlimited one, but at least I won't have a shock of, and the amount doesn't go up as well. So that is just one of those things which we love. If you've got any other questions, please do let me know. Oh, it's more than 1 hour. So as I said, I've got this. I am clear. I'm not going to change this time. I'll promise. Hands on heart. Thanks for understanding me. I'm really sincerely apologize for any inconvenience or confusion I've caused today. Few people came back and said to me, we can't do it because of homeschooling. I don't have kids. I thought I fumbled it much. So it's an online event. It's £20. If you do it earlier, end of this week, it's $14.99. I've got it on the Facebook one, so you need to have the Facebook to avail that. But if you want to come to me personally, I will create an invoice for that as well, for $14.99 if that's what you want. It's Fiverr. And the live content is about setting up an email marketing campaign, setting up marketing goals and objectives, setting up an ActiveCampaign sequence of 3 email sequence, setting that up on ActiveCampaign. I've got a free, not free, a test account where I could use that one. And also I can talk about creating a small, a lead magnet, which is a checklist on Canva. That would be another one. And also, what are the basic email campaigns and every business should need? It doesn't matter you're an e-commerce one, product-based, service-based. You don't have that many services. You've got only affiliate product. It doesn't matter. You need to have that type of content. And also a little bit, I'll touch about, I'm not a big copywriter. I will not call myself as a copywriter, but I have spent so much money to copywriters and ended up writing the emails as I wanted it, because it was my voice. I felt it was not talking to the people. I felt it was more Americanized. No offense meant for in UK, especially in Scotland. I do have quite a lot of American clients, I must say, but I felt for the UK side of business and for could you please give an example? How does this MailChimp works? Do I have to install it on my website? No, it is not, Darshita. Let me answer that question. Let me finish the thought about the copywriting, and then I'll answer this question definitely. Give me 2 seconds. So yeah, that's what. So this is just my thinking of how the copywriting should be working, how you should be thinking about copywriting. And then if you've got quite a lot of money to splurge, but the copywriters may be good, they might be good by now. I only could spend so much money, so I was not going for the copywriter who has got $150 an hour rate. So that was not. I only hired copywriters who were $20 an hour. That's when my biggest problem was. But anyway, that's what it is. So I'll give you my idea so that you can start out with it. And most of the time, I feel these works. You don't have to be perfect. So that's my element of it. These are the live content you would get. It is going to be 2 hours, so set aside that time for a 2 hour. My hourly rate is £150 hour at £149, but you're getting 2 hours of my time for that. Send me a message or question or comments below if you have not covered. This is a second offer, but it's an online course, which I'm not going to talk about it now. It's for my second elements. So that is all I have got to talk about, but I will come to the question. Flowdesk, I think I answered your question, Debs. Do you have one suggested email responder before the next masterclass? The next masterclass is platform agnostic. It doesn't matter which email platform you're going to choose. I will be working on the Active Campaign one. If the time permits, I would touch the MailChimp as well. So I would not worry about that. If I have to, and if you really, really, really want me to tell you about that, I would suggest go and register yourself for MailChimp. Okay. If you've got $9 a month, which you can spend, you need to pay the yearly one, I think, Active Campaign. So you can use that. Flowdesk is about $19. So they've got different elements to it. So I would suggest you register yourself on MailChimp, which is free initially. And if you think you want me to work on the MailChimp instead of Active Campaign, let me know. I will change my strategy on that one and set up a campaign on MailChimp instead of Active Campaign. Just let me know. And that is what. So Joe, to answer your question, to be specific, go and register yourself for MailChimp for that. I do have a referral link, even though if it's free, that gives me just a good point or something like that. Could you please give me an example? How does this MailChimp work? MailChimp is, again, you don't need to install on the website. You do need to integrate it to your website because you need to have a domain. That is where you need to capture the list builders. So it is an online platform. You need to integrate it. I don't know what your website is, WordPress or anything, but yes, they do have plugins and also add-ons when it comes to other things. So you can use that. You can use the plugins, install the plugins, and integrate it to your website. But when it comes to lead gen funnel, it's a email marketing is a lead gen funnel. Email marketing campaign is a lead gen funnel. So that means you need to have a domain which has got elements to it and other things which I talk about in detail in the live class. Sorry, I'm not selling Is that all? Is there any other questions? If you've got any questions, even if you want to have it at a later date, please ping me the message. I will definitely get in touch with you. So that's me. I'll remove myself and you can see me if you are on the two things. And thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate that. And I'm really genuinely sorry and sincere apologies for not being very communicative about the time change. It was just, I say to people, never assume anything, but I did that assumption this morning. I'm really sorry about that. So that's all I've got. Thank you very much for staying with me for this long. It's not easy subject. Hopefully I made it a lot clearer for you. And have a brilliant evening, rest of the day, rest of the week. And I'll see you if you want to join me for the next one. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you very much, and be happy and be safe. Bye. Bye. Any other questions? Let me just go through again. No, there isn't. That's all I've got to share with you. Okay. I don't. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.